Booksville did it again.
Westion Productions.
Yes, people, what is good? What is good, man? It's been a while. But yeah, man, welcome to the Everything Lowery show. It's the first one for quite a while, actually. Been doing some things, traveling, getting things together behind the scenes. I hope you guys are all good. I could see a couple people in the stream. Welcome. How's everyone doing, man? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I've got my new screen over here, so that's why I keep looking over here, just to make sure the stream is doing all well. But what's good? All right, yeah. So for today's show, man, we've got a couple of things to we've got a couple of things to go through. We've got some Scream 7 updates. We also have some Harry Potter updates, as there is a new TV series coming. And today, the Golden Globes nominations drop. So we're going to go through those. I'm going to give my opinions. Hopefully, you guys that are tuned in, hopefully you put, let me know what you guys think of the TV shows and movies that are out at the moment. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I've been away for a while, like I said, but sorry, I'm just trying to get this on the screen. But we are now over 600 subscribers, which is crazy. So I just wanted to say thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. I recently dropped my Nosferatu review. Man, I didn't even realize how much people love Nosferatu, man, and how many people were looking forward to this film. But the views on the Q&A have just been going crazy. And then my review dropped a week ago, or almost a week ago. So go and check that out if you're in, or if you want to see Nosferatu. I also have my Q&A. So I've got the full Q&A, which is just over half an hour long. Wow, 23K view. That's the most amount of views I've got on my channel. Wow. But yeah, no, thank you very much. And because I'm now over 600 subscribers, I now have memberships opened. So that you guys can now become a member of the Everything Lowery Film Squad. I just posted in the community tab about an hour ago. And basically, you can join the channel for a monthly fee. And depending on what tier you go for, you get, the first tier, you get some loyalty badges and some other stuff. You got Critic Circle, where you get my reviews early. You get member-only videos and stuff like that. And then you have the executive producer, which is the top tier. And that basically gives you everything that you have with Critic Circle and Viewer's Choice, but you also get to come up on stage and review a film that we're going to be discussing for 3 minutes. And whoever's a member on the executive producer level, you get to come live on the stage in front of our audience and review a TV show or a movie that we're going to be discussing on that week. So normally on this channel, we discuss, the latest and greatest. So if you become a member, it'll be the Nosferatu review coming up and stuff. So yeah, man, just want to say thank you very much again. And yeah, if you want to become a part of the Lowery Film Squad, the link is here, or you can just click the join button when you come onto my on my channel. But yeah, speaking of Nosferatu, the review's out now. But I thought, just dropped a little trailer. It comes out in America Boxing Day, and it comes out in the UK on New Year's Day. So there's a week apart from release. But yeah, here is the teaser trailer for Nosferatu.
Come to me. Hear my call. Come to me. Professor, my dreams grow darker. Does evil come from within us or from beyond?
He is coming.
He is coming.
He is coming to us.
He's coming.
Who is coming to you, my child? We are here encountering the vampire. Nosferatu.
Yes, people, that was the teaser trailer for Nosferatu, which is coming out in cinemas in the UK from New Year's Day. If you are, in America, you guys get it a week early, man. You guys are the lucky ones. My review is out on my channel for this film, and it's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's one of the spectacles of the year. And if you're into like gothic horror, the Nosferatu story, the Dracula story, or Robert Eggers as a director, this is definitely the film to watch, man. So yeah, all right, cool. So we're gonna go through some of the latest trailers that dropped towards the end of last week, and over the weekend. We had some trailers drop over the weekend, and a surprising one is 28 years later. This is a teaser trailer. So this is the upcoming third installment in the 28 Days Later franchise. This one's going to be directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland. This film is set for release around 20th of June. That's it, yeah, 20th of June next year. And yeah, the story remains. We don't know what the story is going to be about, but we expect the story to, explore the aftermath of the rage virus that we saw in the first film and the second film. I want to say what it says here in the synopsis: 3 decades after the original outbreak. We got Cillian Murphy returning, reprising his role as Jim. We've got Jodie Comer, newcomer Jodie Comer, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson joining. We also have Ray Fiennes joining the film. Filming wrapped earlier this year, and I believe there's also going to be another film after this. But yeah, they just dropped a surprise teaser trailer. I've not watched it yet, so yeah, let's get into it, man. 28 years later, wow. Wait, is that it? Is that how you're going to tease me? That sounded like Morse code for something. Anyone who has done Morse code that's watching the stream right now, just let me know what that meant. I know the full trailer is expected to drop later this week. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing to expect from that. There was a few cut-ins from parts of the film, but yeah, I'm excited for this one. I love the first movie. Second one I enjoyed as well. And I think out of all the like sequels and reboots that we get in this generation, this one makes sense. This one actually makes sense. It's nice to have Killian back with some newcomers in the movie. But yeah, that was the shortest teaser trailer I've seen for a while. For 28 Years Later, coming out in cinemas on the 20th of June next year. Of course, I'll have my review for that. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of that Morse code teaser trailer. All right, cool. Next, we have something for you Marvel fans. This is a TV series that I have enjoyed. It's Marvel, Disney Marvel, they've always, people label them in this like kind of stagnant way where they don't really innovate with anything. And with the rise of animation, I would say in the last 5 years, kind of like Spider-Verse kicking that new generation of, different styles of animation that we haven't seen before. You had the Ninja Turtle films, you had Transformers this year. There's a few other things that I'm forgetting. Arcane on Netflix. So with that, Disney released their What If. So the What If comics are like alternate storylines that happen within the Marvel universe, and they turned it into a TV series. So season 1, I think, was released same year as WandaVision. I think season 2 was last year, and season 3 is the final season in Marvel's anthology series, which is set to release on the 22nd of December this year. And it's going to consist of 8 episodes released daily, like they normally do. And yeah, this is basically going to continue to explore alternate scenarios within the multiverse in Marvel. So it does link to the overall Marvel story. But it'll be interesting to see how this one ends. Jeffrey Wright plays the Watcher, who's like the overseer of the multiverse. He has a great performance in the first season and the second season. And yeah, you have some really fun characters in different roles. You've got Oscar Isaac in this series come in as Moon Knight. You've got Shang-Chi, Ironheart, Captain Carter. You've got different variants of Iron Man and Loki and stuff. And it's really cool. There's no real plot synopsis for this, but I am interested in What If Season 3. So we're going to get into this and see what's going on for this final season of Marvel's What If. So let's play it.
Let's begin. Up for an adventure?
Always.
To understand, you must learn to see.
What exactly are you proposing?
It's showtime.
Here we go!
Howard, are you sure you can fly this?
Are you kidding? I'm a duck. I was born to fly. Strap in.
Oh, move over!
If we all go down, the world will be left defenseless.
This is the shot we have. We may not get another one. Let's finish it.
Oh, we're good to go.
Avenger, assemble.
Oh, wait, was that Fantastic Four?
Light 'em up now!
It was.
This is where your story ends.
With some mysteries, the only answer is what if?
Maybe it's time
time that we called in some help?
Oh, mad. Is that Storm?
I am Storm, goddess of thunder.
That's it. Storm from the X-Men series. That actually looks all right, man. That actually, I'm looking forward to that. That actually looks super dope, man. That was the final trailer for Marvel's animation What If Season 3, which releases on Disney Plus from, when is it actually? 22nd of December. All right, cool. The next trailer is for an Apple TV film called The Gorge. And this trailer was released over the weekend. It's an sci-fi action thriller directed by Scott Derrickson, known for films like Doctor Strange and Sinister, and it's set to release sometime in 2025. So I've not seen the trailer, so it might say the date in this, but as of right now, I don't know when this is releasing. And it says here, the story revolves around two highly trained operatives portrayed by Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, assigned to guard opposite sides of a vast and classified gorge, containing a mysterious and dangerous threat. As they bond while trying to protect humanity from an unseen enemy, they uncover the truth nature of the menace. The film promises a mix of action. Okay, cool. So we've got a sci-fi action thriller with Anya Taylor-Joy, Miles Teller, and also Sigourney Weaver's in this film as well. All right, cool. Well, this is the trailer for The Gorge. This is the first time I'm watching it, so let's get into it. Also, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on what we're watching. If you haven't already, like the stream. That helps the stream so much. It helps it propel in the algorithms and stuff. And I hate asking for this stuff, but unfortunately, you gotta play the YouTube game. But yeah, let's get into this trailer. The Gorge, Apple TV Plus.
The Gorge. Trailer starts now.
I have new orders that require me to go dark for at least a year, maybe more. A special assignment in an undisclosed location.
As an elite sniper, are you presently under any private or military contract?
No, there's not a lot of reasons for me right now.
What if I gave you a reason?
There she is. West Tower Observation Post. You're home for the next 365 days. There is no outside communication here.
What's that on the other side?
That is East Tower. Contact with the other side is strictly forbidden.
So what's the mission? To keep people from going in the gorge?
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out.
What the hell is that?
The gorge is the door to hell. And we're standing guard at the gate.
Truth about this place? What's the truth about the gorge?
Oh, a long trailer, isn't it? Not too bad. Not too bad.
This place is evil.
I kind of feel they showed me the whole film there, and this is why I like watching teaser trailers, but like not the full trailer. Normally Apple do well with their trailers, but doesn't look too bad. Anya Taylor-Joy is an actor that I like. Miles Teller is an actor that I like. I assume Sigourney Weaver's not going to have like a full-on role in the film, but it looks good. Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy is on a roll right now, man. Since 2020, Last Night in Soho, The Northman, The Menu, Amsterdam, that's one L. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, June Part 2, Furiosa. Yeah, man, what a run. She's doing very well, man. And yeah, hopefully this is a good film. I mean, Apple TV for me, Apple TV Plus is my favorite streaming platform for drama TV series. If you haven't got it, guys, get it. This isn't a plug, like they're not sponsoring this video. But when it comes to their films, I mean, they had Killers of the Flower Moon. They had there's another film. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, look, they've purchased big films that were in festivals, or you know, that it's not like in Netflix where they created the film for themselves. If that makes sense, they purchase films off other production companies and stuff, which you do, which you know, Sony does it and stuff. But I think Apple still needs I mean, they won an Oscar for one of their films, I believe. So they've done well in that department, but their films to me don't match their TV series. So hopefully The Gorge, it brings the levels of their TV series slightly up, hopefully. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of that trailer. It said the release date in there, so 14th of February next year. So yeah, I'll have my review for that, of course. But yeah, that was the trailer for The Gorge. All right, we're getting to the last two trailers. One that I'm really excited for, Invincible Season 3. Now, if you haven't watched Invincible, where have you been, man? I mean, one of the best superhero TV series out there. It's on Prime Video, and it's levels. Like, the Prime Video, when it comes to their superhero stuff, The Boys obviously is number one. But this Invincible series, yeah, proper things. Proper things. Set to premiere on the 6th of February next year. First 3 episodes, and then they do a weekly release. And then season 3 is basically going to explore the aftermath of the crazy ending of season 2. And yeah, it's based on a comic book, so it's following the stories from the comic books. And fans were upset with season 2, not from a quality standpoint, but for some reason they decided to release the whole series in 2 parts, and it was only 8 episodes. So it was like first 4 episodes, and then there was like a really long wait. I want to say it almost felt like 2 months, like a 2-month wait. And we were like, as fans, it's kind of like, why do we have to wait 2 months for Invincible? Like, it's only 8 episodes. It's not like it's a 20 episode series and there's a mid-season gap like they used to do back in the day. But I'm happy that they've done season 3 already. It's coming out, even though I'm not a big fan of these 2-year gaps of TV series. It's coming out early next year. And yeah, so let's see I've not watched this yet, so let's watch the trailer for it. This is Invincible Season 3 official trailer.
Over the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength 138%.
Fuck me! Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate. Glad it's not leg day.
You feel like trying out those new muscles of yours?
Sir, we have intense geological events all over the country.
Are you working with D.A. Sinclair? He turned people into monsters.
You don't waste people like that. You reform them. You killed Angstrom Levy. Should I lock you up too?
You know that was different.
Mark, we can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
He told me the O was for Oliver.
Cecil, I can never trust you with either Mark or Oliver's lives, no matter what.
Ouch.
Oliver! Oliver. You gotta look out for other people.
You guys are in big trouble.
Oh, you want to call for help? Too bad.
You're outnumbered and outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
With you on our side, we can win this war.
I'm not on anyone's side. I disgraced my people.
So help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is, stop the Empire.
What are you hiding in here?
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark.
Is that all you got? I will never work for you again. We're done.
It's time for a change.
In more ways than one.
You look amazing.
I don't know. Feels a little serious.
All right. That looks good, man. That looks good. Season 3 of Invincible, that was the trailer that we just played. There's a ton of stuff in there, man. I need to watch that again to see all the little stuff that's happening, man. It looks like they've definitely upped the ante when it comes to the serious tone and the storyline. It definitely feels more. It feels grander than last season so far, just based on this teaser trailer. But season 3 of Invincible coming out on the 6th of February. I'm looking forward to this one, man. All right, cool. Final trailer, and this is for a TV series that I am super, super excited for. Now, when it was first announced that this was getting a season 2, I wasn't happy. I wanted this show to be a one and done, but I need to see it now, and that is for Severance season 2. One of the best TV series of I'd say like the past 5 years. One of my favorite series. What a show. If you haven't watched season 1 of Severance, you need to. And then you need to wait for season 2 to come out and watch that. Because this show, it just came out of nowhere. It was such a refreshing TV show. If you don't know about it, it basically follows a group of workers who have gone through a program called Severance, in which their work brain and their personal brain are like disconnected. And just the genius writing of the show, the character development, the acting, the cinematography, the mystery, everything about this show for me was top notch. It's a 5 out of 5 star TV show in my opinion. I think I watched the first season like 2 or 3 times, and I'm gonna watch it again in time for season 2. But so season 2 comes out on the 17th of January next year, and it's gonna have 10 episodes, which I'm happy about. Well done, Apple. 10 episodes. And basically the series is going to continue to explore the mysterious and unsettling world of Lumen Industries, which these guys work for, and the employees, like I said, what's happened to them. Let's get into it, man. I'm rambling on. Let's get into it.
It will be remembered as one of the greatest moments of this planet.
Mr. Scout. I know you're still weighing whether to return to Lumen. But the Mark I've come to know is happy.
Hello, is anyone there? Is the board on? It's Mark S. from Macro...
What you all did was one of the most painful moments in the history of this company.
What the hell?
But the 4 of you have become known as the face of Severance reform.
Okay, so we're not in trouble?
I don't think so. Milchick said we're famous.
All of us equally, or one of us is like the star?
Now if you feel that you can't go on.
So what the hell did you guys see up there?
It's not our world up there.
And your life is filled with much confusion.
out his wife died a few years ago. Except the woman is Miss Casey.
So what are you gonna do?
I gotta get her out of here.
Mark, your Annie said she's alive.
This is obscene.
I just want to be sure.
Why did you do this? What is this all about?
Do you know something about Gemma?
Mark, there'll be no honeymoon ending for you.
Their work will be remembered as one of the greatest moments of this planet.
You don't value them. You fear them. We fear no one.
I'm tightening the leash.
If we let this happen to Miss Casey, who's gonna step up when it happens to us?
Now. Goodbye, Marcus.
Wait!
My name is Miss Huang. It's my first day here as deputy manager. Mark W.
Why are you a child?
Because of when I was born.
They've done it. They have got me super gassed for this TV series. I didn't think they could do it, but that looks epic. That's all I'm going to say, man. I can't wait for this series. Yeah, I agree. Severance is a great show, and it definitely could have ended as a limited series. I agree. It's a risk because if season 2 is not levels, then, you know, you damage the, I won't say like legacy, but you damage what the first season done, you know, so well with. And that was just being a fantastic TV show. But yeah, Severance season 2 out on the 17th of January next year. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. And of course, I'll have my, I'll have my review for it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for that. But yeah, that is it for the trailers, man. That was some decent shows coming out, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of what we watched tonight. All right. And let me know how the stream's going, guys. Is it crystal clear? You guys entertained? All right, cool. We're going to move on to the stories. Just getting this over now. All right. Hope you guys can see this. All right, we're going to get into tonight's stories. And the first story is for Scream 7. We received some updates. So this movie is expected to hit cinemas February 2026. It's not yet filming just yet. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the... but we received news that Asa German has been added to the cast. Now, I've first known of him from The Boys TV show and Gen V. So Gen V and then featuring in The Boys. And to me, he just looks like Ghostface. Like this guy, like he just looks like he's going to be Ghostface. Like they've already ruined his casting in the film. But he suits the movie. He suits the look. He's got the look. He has got that Scream look. It'll be interesting to see who he plays in the movie. We already know that Neve Campbell is officially returning as Sydney. She skipped the previous movie. But the big changes for Scream 7 is that Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera are not returning as the Carpenter sisters, who, quite frankly, are the heart and soul of the previous two. What they call it, a requel or something like that, where so you had Scream 5 and Scream 6, which I thought were great slasher movies, by the way. I didn't think they could pull it off, but they did well. And yeah, they're not returning as the sisters. Now, there were reports saying Jenna Ortega's scheduling and stuff conflicts with this movie is why she couldn't return to the film. If you didn't know, Melissa Barrera was dropped from the movie for unknown reasons, apparently, but there was controversies surrounding her, which, you know, I think was unfair for her to be dropped. She shouldn't have been dropped from this movie for her views on what's happening around the world. But yeah, so they're not returning, and we also don't know if Courtney Cox and the other guys are returning to the movie. So that will be interesting to see. But the movie is going to be directed by Kevin Williamson. And yeah, like I said, it's expected to hit cinemas February 2026. It'll be interesting to see because, you know, Jenna Ortega right now, she's hot stuff. Anything she's in, Beetlejuice. She did Addams Family. Yeah, anything that she's in is like, it's like fire. So not having her and Melissa Barrera in Scream, I don't know. Maybe this might be the final one since they're leaving. But yeah, that was just some quick updates for you, any Scream fans that are in the chat. All right, cool. Next, we are moving to Harry Potter. Now, if you didn't know, HBO are creating a Harry Potter TV series. The series is going to air on the HBO streaming app, their streaming service. In the UK here, we have it through Sky. It's called Sky Atlantic. So anything that happens on HBO is funneled through Sky in the UK. And the series basically aims to reboot the book series with an entirely new cast and a format, allowing the TV show to go into greater depths and detail. Now, I love the Harry Potter films, but I read the first 4 books, and yeah, the films they had to do it in that way because, you know, it's a book turned into a not to a TV series, to a film. And, you know, there's certain stuff that you have to do to adapt things to for an audience to watch in the cinema. And that basically meant that they had to cut, you know, some stuff out that are in the books that fans love that didn't appear in the TV series. Sorry, I keep saying TV series, in the film. So from a you know, a viewpoint of that, cool, the TV series is being made because now we get to see in live action certain events that we never saw in the cinemas. But yeah, the series, J.K. Rowling is working closely with the production team on this. Each season is going to be dedicated to one book. And this format basically provides an opportunity to explore storylines and characters that were omitted from the films. The creators have said they aim to be faithful to the source material, promising, you know, a long format narrative that delves deeper into the magical world of Hogwarts and beyond. So I think it makes sense from that perspective. But yeah, the cool news is that we had some fan casting over the weekend, and I just want to go through a list of names. Now, this isn't official, but yeah, there's some really cool names that have been dropped in the hat to feature in this this new TV series of Harry Potter. So apparently, around about 32,000 kids have sent audition tapes for the lead roles of Harry, Hermione, and Ron. And apparently, speaking about Hermione, I just want to quickly go to this. A 42-year-old man apparently went for the role of Hermione. I've seen... I saw this posted on IMDb. And also, I mean, Daily Mail is a news source that I never, you know, recommend. But apparently, a 42-year-old man, he failed to be cast as Hermione Granger in the new TV series of Harry Potter. And that's because they want to go for the ages that they are in the books, I think that was one of the other things with the films, is that the kids were growing quicker than the characters in the film. So they want actors to be of age that they are in the books. So yeah, I don't see a 42-year-old man playing Hermione in the new Harry Potter TV series. But yeah, back to the not fan casting, but the rumored casting. So yeah, like I said, apparently 32,000 kids have sent audition tapes in for Harry, Hermione, and Ron. But this weekend, we had some rumors of who could possibly feature in the TV series. Now, take this with a grain of salt. It has not been fully confirmed yet. But Oscar winner Mark Rylance and Mark Strong have been possibly picked to be Dumbledore in the TV series, which is interesting. That is interesting. We also have Papa Esiadu from the TV series I May Destroy You as Professor Snape, Master Snape. Now that, I don't know about that. He's a great actor, but you know, Alan Rickman as Professor Snape is an iconic role. And so I saw online they posted Adam Driver as Professor Snape because from a visual standpoint, he looks like Alan Rickman as Professor Snape. It'll be a bold move from the TV series to deviate from what we know of Professor and how he looks from the films. From an acting standpoint, I think Esidu has no issues. I mean, from the stuff that I've seen him in, great actor. I just think not Professor Snape. But I could be wrong. And again, this isn't, 100% he's signed a deal, but this did break over the weekend. Deadline posted this. But it'd be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments, do you see Papa Esiadu playing Professor Snape in this new TV series for Harry Potter? You've also got Sharon Horgan or Rachel Weisz as Headmistress McGonagall. I can see that. I can actually see Sharon playing Headmistress McGonagall. She's great. Like she's a great actress, very comedic, very funny, but also has like a stern side to her. And I think she would be great in that casting role. And then also we have Brett Goldstein as Hagrid. So this guy in the bottom right. So I'll just zoom in here. Again, with prosthetics and, costumes and stuff, he could be a decent Hagrid. But I just think, the Professor Snape casting, I don't know, man. Mark Strong as Dumbledore. I like Mark Strong. I think he's a solid actor. Again, with makeup and stuff, I think he would be good. But yeah, so these are the names tipped to be some of the main characters in the Harry Potter TV series. Production apparently starts in June next year. So you've still got a way to go before they, green light the actors that are going to be playing the main characters. But I can't lie. I don't understand, even though I can understand why the TV series is happening, I still don't understand why it's happening because, it's way too early. I know we're in a generation of reboots and stuff, but rebooting Harry Potter, it didn't finish not too long ago. And, they had the Fantastic Beasts and that didn't really do well. The new stage play, I try to get tickets all the time and it's sold out. I really need to see that stage play. I've heard really good things about it. But yeah, rebooting the Harry Potter books into a TV series, I don't know why they're doing it now. The age range of, Harry Potter is always watched every Christmas. People do Harry Potter marathons and stuff, and they just had the Hogwarts game coming out. So it's not like Harry Potter is died down and they need to, bring it back up again. It's still extremely relevant. I'd love to see a film or a TV series that pushes the story forward or deviates into a different narrative. Again, I'm gonna watch it because it's Harry Potter and I like Harry Potter, but I don't know. I just find doing a TV series now a bit confusing. You know, the films had perfect casting. The films are amazing. You know, for me, it's like Back to the Future. You just leave alone. You leave them for the time period that they came out in because they suited when they came out, and they did a fantastic job as being movies. But yeah, that is the updates on Harry Potter. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts on you know, this fan casting for Harry Potter. Are you excited? Are you going to watch the TV series? Are you even a fan of Harry Potter? Just let me know. But yeah. And the last topic for today's show is the Golden Globes. So the Golden Globe nominations were released. We are approaching award season. And yeah, let's just scroll down to the Golden Globe nominations. So for next year, 2025 Golden Globe. So you have the Golden Globes, then you have the BAFTA, and then you have the Oscar awards. So Golden Globes kind of like sets the pace of what we expect the titles from this year to do in the awards season next year. So some of these films that are in the list have been only at film. What do you call them? Like London Film Festival. So film festivals. They haven't been released to the general audience yet. So like A Complete Unknown, I think that comes out Christmas or just after Christmas, I think. But yeah, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, June Part 2, Nickel Boys, and September 5th. That's for Best Motion Picture. The Brutalist, by the way, is like a 4-hour movie. It looks really good, but a 4-hour movie. I don't know about that. Conclave, I'm most likely going to see this week. I've heard really good things about it. I unfortunately missed the early screening for it, but I definitely want to see this in cinemas. June Part 2, one of my films of the year, probably top 3, probably top 1 or 2, maybe. My list is coming out in later this year. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown. I've not watched Nickel Boys, and I actually have heard good things about September 5th, but I've not watched it yet. So from what I've seen so far, I don't think June Part 2 is going to win, because in awards, these type of films don't really, kind of like Marvel films, like they don't really win awards, even though they are. June Part 2 is a fantastic movie. I enjoy Conclave. See, so many people have watched Conclave. It's mad. I'm going to say it's going to be between Conclave and The Brutalist. I think that will win Best Drama, I think. All right, so next is Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. So you have Anora, Challengers, Emilia Perez, A Real Pain, The Substance, and Wicked. I don't know why The Substance is a comedy or a musical. That's a bit weird, because that film is far removed from being a comedy. And that, in my opinion, that wasn't a musical. I've not watched A Real Pain. Emilia Perez, I think, comes out on Netflix soon. Challengers, I wasn't the biggest fan of Challengers. And Anora, that is out. I think that's out. And Wicked. I think Wicked is going to win this by a landslide. I've heard, so many people say that Wicked is a wicked film, but that is a great film. I've not watched it because I'm not the biggest fan of musicals. But I might make an exception for Wicked, because the people that I've heard from that said it's a good film, I respect their views on films and TV shows. So, yeah, I might see that. Yeah, for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, the one that stands out to me is Wicked. So I think that's going to win. Best motion picture animated. You know what? I've actually flopped this year when it comes to animated films. I love animations, one of my favorite, forms of films or TV shows, and I've just dropped the ball. The only one from this list I've watched is Inside Out 2, and I love that film. Thought it was a brilliant film. Moana 2, I heard it could go straight to Disney Plus, like a straight to DVD type film, which is a shame because the first Moana is a fantastic movie, but I don't think anyone was calling for a sequel to that. The Wild Robot, I have heard brilliant things as well. Wallace and Gromit, that's out on Netflix. Memoir of a Snail, I've not watched, and Flow, I've not watched. I'm going to say The Wild Robot is going to win this. That's my prediction for this. Cinematic and box office achievements. So we're giving awards now to films that do well at the box office, which, you know what, should be in there because, there are some films that critics don't rate, but the public audience love, and, it's shown in the numbers. And that should be represented in an awards ceremony. So Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Twisters, Wicked. You know what's crazy? 80% of these films are sequels. Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, Twisters. The only ones that are, I think, Wicked is part 1, so part 2 releases next year, and The Wild Robot, I believe, is just not a sequel. That is insane. For 2024, the top films were all sequels. That's where we're at, people. Sequels galore. I hope it changes soon. It's getting a bit boring. But cinematic and box office achievement. I'm going to go for Deadpool and Wolverine. Actually, how much money did Deadpool and Wolverine make? Let's see. I enjoy Conclave. Yeah, I've heard good things about Conclave. Alien wasn't terrible. Alien wasn't a terrible film. That was like a 2024 version of the original Alien. And because at the time when Alien came out, no one had seen something like that, the spectacle of it was, rightly so, was there. Whereas this, we've seen it before. But I wouldn't say Alien was terrible. It wasn't awful. I liked this Alien movie. I did like it. Yeah, I'm going to go for Deadpool and Wolverine with this. Oh, no, wait. Inside Out 2 did very well. I'm going to go Deadpool Wolverine. I'm going to skip this one because I've not seen any of the films, so I can't give my opinion on it, unfortunately. Best performance by female actor in a motion picture drama. Pamela Anderson, Angelina Jolie, Nicole Kidman, Tilda Swinton, Fernanda Torres, and Kate Winslet. I've not seen any of these films, so I don't know. I think these films come out early next year. See, this is the thing with award season. If you don't watch these at the festivals, Baby Girl comes out, I think, end of December or January. Maria's a Netflix release. These films aren't out yet. So, unfortunately, guys, sorry, I can't give my opinion on this. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Daniel Craig, Queer. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. Ray Fiennes, Conclave. And Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice. Again, I mean, Conclave has just come out of cinemas, which I haven't seen. The Apprentice I missed because I was on holiday. Sing Sing is coming back into cinemas, so I am definitely going to watch that. Queer, A Complete Unknown, and The Brutalist are yet to be released in cinema. So unfortunately, guys, I can't give my opinion on that. Best performance by a female actor in a musical or comedy. Amy Adams in Night B Word. I can't say that word because it will get me demonetized on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked. Carla Sofia Gasson in Emilia Perez. Mikey Madsen in Anora. Demi Moore, The Substance, and Zendaya in Chat. I don't know why The Substance is a musical or comedy. That just makes no sense. I'm gonna go. even though I've not seen the film, but I've seen clips online, I'm gonna go with Cynthia Erivo in Wicked. I'm gonna go with that. Her singing voice sounds incredible from the clips that I've seen, and we knew that was gonna, like, she is such a talented actor. It's unreal. So I'm glad she's getting her flowers now. Cynthia has to it. Yeah. Demi Moore did well in The Substance. If you haven't watched The Substance, this is the craziest film that I've watched this year. It's body horror, so it's, if you're not into squeamish stuff, then I wouldn't watch it. But you know, the underlying meaning in The Substance is a deep meaning, and this film just came out of nowhere, and she did well. But I'm gonna say Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. I've not watched that. I don't think that's out yet. Hugh Grant in Heretic. I don't know how Heretic is a comedy or a musical. Gabrielle LaBelle, Saturday Night. Jesse Plemons, Kinds of Kindness. I missed that film at the film festival. I don't think that's been released yet. Glenn Powell and Hitman. Film was all right. He was cool. And Sebastian Stan, A Different Man. I mean, from a performance base, I'm going to say Hugh Grant in Heretic. I love Heretic. One of my films of the year. But it's not a musical or comedy. I mean, there are some funny elements to it, but again, I wouldn't say it's, comedic, a comedy film, but I'm going to go with Hugh Grant. I think Hugh Grant's going to win that. Best performance by a female actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. Selena Gomez, Emilia Perez, Ariana Grande in Wicked, Felicity Jones, The Brutalists, Margaret Qualley. No, is it Margaret Qualley? Qualley. Substance, Isabel Rossellini, Conclave, and Zoe Saldana. I thought Margaret was good in The Substance. She was good. Again, I've not watched Emilia Perez. I've not watched The Brutalist yet. Not seen Conclave. We'll be seeing that in cinemas. And Emilia. So I'm going to go... I heard Ariana Grande is great in Wicked, though. Like, she surprised everyone. So I'm going to go... From what I've seen, I'm going to go with Margaret. Could be wrong, though. Best performance by a male actor in supporting role in any motion picture. Yura Borisov, Anora, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice, and Denzel Washington in Gladiator 2. That's Denzel Washington. There's no other film in that, no actor in that list that performed better than Denzel this year. And I've not seen these films, but I've watched Gladiator 2, and Denzel made that film his. What a performance from Denzel. So yeah, hands down, Denzel. Best director motion picture. Come back to that because I've not watched these films apart from The Substance. So we'll see. Best screenplay. You know what? Let's just forward to... There we go. Best television series. The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, and Squid Game. Wait, they've got Squid Game Season 2 even though it's not out yet. How does that happen? That's a tough list. The Day of the Jackal, what a show. I think the final episode is this Thursday. I've watched all episodes. My review for Day of the Jackal is actually out on my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it, go and watch my review. I've not watched The Diplomat, but I have heard good things. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it was okay. The spy element in Mr. and Mrs. Smith I didn't like, but the whole love story stuff I did like. Shogun cleaned up this year, and it could clean up again. It could clean up because I think it missed the Golden Globes this year, and that is a fantastic show. Slow Horses, oh man, that's another. This is a much harder list than the films, because for me, I would have joined. I mean, I've not watched Squid Game Season 2 yet, but I would have joined The Day of the Jackal, Shogun, and Slow Horses. And they all tick different boxes. Shogun is the character development, the performances, and the narrative. The Day of the Jackal is this high adrenaline spy chase around Europe. And Slow Horses is just a witty, brilliantly written TV show. That's a hard list. Slow Horses, I think, tips it, or Shogun. I think critics-wise, I think they will go for Shogun. It's a lot more cinematic. And it's a fantastic show. It's another 5 out of 5 TV show for me. I'm going to go with Shogun. I think Shogun's going to win this. But it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Musical or comedy for best television series: Abbott Elementary, The Bear, The Gentleman, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, and Only Murders in the Building. Fun fact: I've not watched The Bear. I tried to watch it on my flight. I just couldn't get around to watching it, even though they're like 20-minute episodes. But I have heard good things about The Bear. I might watch it over Christmas. Abbott Elementary is on Disney Plus, but I've not really watched it, so I can't give my opinion. I liked The Gentleman. I thought it was better than the movie. Season 2 coming as well, which I'm looking forward to. Hacks, didn't watch. Only Murders in the Building. From this list, I'm going to go with The Gentleman. Oh, but wait, it's musical or comedy? I'll put Abbott Elementary then, because I have heard really good things for Abbott. Is very good. Abbott. Yeah, see, everyone in the chat saying Abbott Elementary. All right, cool. Best television, limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television: Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monsters, The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story, The Penguin, Ripley, and True Detective. Ooh, another hard one. Disclaimer. I've heard very good things about Disclaimer, and I still need to watch it. Baby Reindeer, I haven't watched. I didn't get around to watching it. I haven't watched the Menendez Story. Watched some episodes of The Penguin, fantastic. Ripley didn't watch, and True Detective I heard really good things about. Based on what I've watched, I'm going to say The Penguin, but I haven't finished it, so I need to finish The Penguin. But that's another tough list. I'm going to go with The Penguin with this one. But I will try my best to watch everything in time for the Golden Globes next year. And I should have more of an informed opinion on this stuff. I'm going to cut it there because it's just going into actors and stuff and I've not watched most of it. But, oh wait. Best performance, stand-up comedy or television. Oh, Jamie Foxx. I mean, this is his, what happened was, so this is his special on Netflix, which comes out this year. Not this year, it comes out this week. And it's basically gonna explain what happened to him with all the, there's rumors of Diddy being linked to it and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Nikki Glazer, Seth Meyers, Adam Sandler, Ali Wong, and Rami. Rami Youssef was people had good things about his stand-up. Rami Youssef. Again, the Jamie Foxx stuff isn't out yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how that is taken in. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there because most of that stuff I've not watched. But I think this drama TV series, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is going to be a tough list. I'd hate to be on that panel choosing that because apart from Squid Game Season 2, which I've not watched yet, and The Diplomat, every other TV show is top, apart from Mr. and Mr. Smith, actually. But yeah. That is it for this show, actually, guys. That is back from a couple of months. It's been a good show. Some good stuff to talk about. Got some good trailers that were posted earlier over the weekend. We went through that. Went through the stuff with Scream 7, Harry Potter news. We had a 42-year-old man wanting to be Hermione. And then we just went through the Golden Globes. So, yeah, I'm going to call it a night on that one. And I appreciate everyone joining the stream. Don't worry, I'm not going to be gone for long again. I'm going to keep the streams consistent. I've got some more stuff that I'm going to be adding to the channel. Again, let me just go over to the YouTube channel. Let me just go over to the YouTube channel. Give me 2 seconds. We are over 600 subscribers, guys. 636. Well, we've got 1 subscriber over this stream. Thank you for joining. And yeah, man, I couldn't be more proud of the community. We are doing great things, man. And recent updates. My Nosferatu review is out. I also have the Q&A that I attended. Where is it? Which is here, just over 30 minutes long, 23,000 views, man. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this. Also had Cross, which was Amazon Prime. That review's out. The Madness, which was on Netflix, I think, a couple of weeks ago. The Day of the Jackal as well, over a month ago. Wow. So yeah, got some more reviews posting soon once the embargo lifts. And most importantly, guys, membership, man. You can become a part of the film squad over here at Everything Lowery. All you got to do is just go to the community page, just read this and click this. And we've got 3 different tiers. You can pay monthly, you can do 1 month. It's totally up to you. Each tier has a description of what you get. And yeah, man, just looking forward to growing this community more and more. Got some exciting content coming for next year as well. I will be on live next week, same time next week. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Anyone else in there? All right, guys, that is it for this stream. Have a great week. Have a safe week. I know the wind's over, but I hope, yeah, just stay safe with the weather. It's getting cold. There's this flu going around and everything and stuff. So yeah, just stay safe. And yeah, take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Peace.